So we've got Cameron at 150 kilos. Easy opener. That'll be a good lift for Cameron. Let's go. Alright, so next up we've got Victor. So Victor will be doing 157.5 kilos. Bar is loaded for Victor. Alright, let's go. Very easy squat. Good lift for Victor.
Next up, Leon, 160 kilos. 2 reps, Leon, 2.5. 2 reps, Leon, 2.5. Rack height 8.
So next up we've got Leon at 160 kilos for an opening squat. So Leon trains out of Castle Hill, Adonis, so home territory advantage. He's coached by Kay and Dan. Nice, easy pick. So you get a full minute to walk up to the bar and prepare yourself for the lift. Wait for the calls, get the lift done. Minute's usually enough time. Okay, so next up we've got Lachlan. Lachlan is opening at 170. A big thank you to our spotters and loaders today. They'll be doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Alright, let's go Lachlan. Hey Kevin. Alright. It's me, Robert. So yeah, my name is Rob. I train out of Adonis Paddington. Alright, let's go for Lachlan. First opener, 170. Very easy opener. So that'll be a good lift for Lachlan. Alright, so next we've got Sam. Sam will be opening at 190. So Sam trains out of Alpha Athletes. Kevin, that's okay. Next time. Next time we'll do it together. Numbers are getting up there for openers.
Trust Kev to be sitting at home watching the live stream.
Yeah, I know. He could be here doing it with me.
He should be here.
He's already sorry, I couldn't be with you.
We love you, Kev.
We do love you, Kev. Thank you for coming and watching. Alright, so spotters and loaders just making sure that everything's alright. Getting the weights correct is a big part of spotting and loading, for sure. Don't want somebody to accidentally have an uneven bar. Alright, so the bar is loaded for Sam. Alright. Right, so let's see how Sam goes with this. Very, very nice bit. Very easy walkout. Alright. Easy. Very, very well done. So that is a good lift for Sam. Alright, so next up we have Alex. Alright, so Alex will be opening at 210. So Alex actually trains at home. And is self-coached.
So go on the other side.
And Alex has been training for about a year. So another first-time comp. Getting some experience. Oh, he's your client. Oh, amazing. They haven't ridden that here. Why haven't they written that down? Alright, so for squats over 200 kilos, so 200 or more, they actually need 2 spotters on each side and 1 at the back. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, Saints. Right. Very good lift for Alex there. Alright. So that will be the last of the first attempts. So we'll move on to the second attempts now. So we're back around. So we will be starting with Nick. Nick will be up and he will be squatting 102.5. Yeah, I guess, with an open, you sort of want to secure something if he was confident enough. He still did get 3 white lights, so there is the 210 on the board. Maybe it was just a little bit rocky at the bottom, but it was still a good squat nonetheless. Can't complain with the 210 opener, right? It's more than my PB right there. So the spotters and loaders just getting all the squats set back up. Alright, so now we are about to start the second squat attempts. Alright, making sure that this collar's on nice and tight. Don't want any weight slipping off, hurting any of our spotters. Alright, the bar is low. Let's get on to these second attempts. Alright, so we've got Nick doing 102.5. So the biggest thing to remember is always the calls. So the squat and the rack. A lot of people don't actually realize that this is a thing for their first comps, and a lot of people do fail and get red lights on that, but Nicholas here has done it perfectly. He's got another 3 white lights, another good lift, no belt. Very impressive. Alright, so next we've got up Adam. We've got 120 being loaded onto the bar. A lot of the people here today, just like Adam, are sort of just, working towards doing a comp, setting some goals. This is all part of their goals. So it's glad that Adonis is able to put on these comps and, give people a chance to have a crack and get some experience. So we've got Adam here doing 120. Let's go. All right, easy pick. Very nice walkout. And a very, very easy second attempt. Jeez. Hopefully some more weight on the bar on the third attempt. 3 white lights for Adam. All right. 2 easy. Jeez. Okay, so next we've got Ahmed. So Ahmed will be attempting 135 for his second squat. So it seems like...
Bar is loaded for Ahmed, 135 kilos.
Alright, so next we've got Ahmed, he's doing 135. Alright, so do we have anybody else in the chat? Where are you guys from? Who are you guys supporting today and who are you watching? Love to know. Alright, Ahmed, yep. Perfect, should be a good lift. A good lift for Ahmed, 135. Alright. So we've got Enoch now for a 147.5 for his second attempt. Alright, 147.5 kilos for Enoch here. Let's go, Enoch. Oh, awesome. I think Paul's in the second flight. I think, after these third attempts, he'll be coming up. So it'll be exciting to see him. Alright, Enoch. That's a good lift for Enoch there with 3 white lights. Alright, so next up we've got Jackson Bates. Jackson will be attempting 150 kilos for his second attempt. So Jackson's PB squat was actually 140, which was his opener, which is great to see. So, already 10 kilo PB if Jackson's able to get the second attempt. Alright, the bar is loaded. Let's see this. 10 kilo PB for Jackson. Alright, nice walkout. Oh, 10 kilo PB. And that is a good lift for Jackson. That's a 10 kilo PB on his second attempt. Very nice work. Alright, so next up we've got Cameron. We've got 165 kilos being loaded onto the bar. Full send.
Full send?
Full send. I'm waiting to see some RPE 10s here. Third attempts are always, of course, the most exciting lifts to see for the day. I personally love the deadlifts at the end of the day. Alright, here we go. We've got Cameron 165. Taking his time. Let's go. Nice. Nice squat. Very nice squat. So Cameron should have that. Yep, 3 white lights right there. Very, very nice squat. Alright, we've got Victor here with 165 kilos. So Victor's PB is also 140, so he's already on his opener. Beating that by, a decent amount. So everything from here is just PBs. Very nice squat. Should be 3 white lights. There we go. Alright, so next up we've got Leon. Leon squatting 167.5. So this will be a 7.5 kilo PB on his squat. Alright. Bar is loaded. Let's go Leon. 167.5 kilos, second attempt. Have any of you guys watched any powerlifting comps before, or is this the first one? Or do any of you compete yourself? Oh, quick. 3 white lights right there. So we've got 3 refs. We've got 2 side judges and a front ref. The side refs mainly judge for the depth of the squat. So the depth is when sort of like the crease of the knee and like the hip come down to like a 90 sort of degree angle, I guess. Oh, yeah. And like they have to hit depth, otherwise they will get a red light. Front ref can't really see those, the depth of the squatters. So we've got Lachlan up now with 177.5 kilos. Alright. Nice second attempt right here. That was fast as well. Yeah, that squat before. I mean, a lot of these squats have looked very, very nice. Oh, awesome. Third time watching. Let's go, Lachlan. Yep. Very nice squat there from Lachlan. So there'll be another 3 white lights. We're yet to see a red light, which is amazing. This is a great thing. We obviously want everyone to succeed and get all their squats and attempts today. Today's all about having some fun, getting some numbers, getting some weight on the bar. Alright, so next we got Sam up. Sam's going for 202.5 kilos. So Sam's now old squat PB was 180. So already a 10 kilo PB. So we'll just keep going up from here. Alright, so again, because it's over 200 kilos, we need the 5 spotters. Hey Chris, how do I get rid of the sexy boys? Oh, nice grind there. Unlucky. It's okay, so that's going to be our first fail for the day, but that's okay. Still another attempt on the third. Alright, so next up we've got Alex doing 220 for his attempt. Alright, the bar is... Alright, let's get ready to see Alex squat this. I think that might be catfishing. Maybe. Depends on the person, Kevin. Alright. Oh, Jeez. Very, very quick second attempt. Might even be better than the first attempt. 3 white lights there for Alex. The 220. All right. So now we'll go back to the top. So we'll go back for the third attempts. This is the time when we get to see, quite a few people are hitting their PBs. I think everybody's sort of already hitting PBs, which is great to see, but this is usually when people give it their best shot. The last attempt for their day on their squat. So first up, we will have Nick. So Nick will be attempting 107.5 kilos. All right, bar is loaded. Let's go. First attempt at the squats. It is going quite fast. It's actually going quite well. All right, third attempt. Let's go, Nicholas. Come on. Yeah. Easy job. Very, very nice squat. And that is 3 white lights. A good lift there for Nick. So that is a 7.5 kilo PB on top of his gym PB. Alright, so next up will be Adam. Adam is attempting 132.5. Hopefully we can have everyone be successful on their third attempts. Alright, bar is loaded. Final squat.
Can I change my lift to 230? Might as well. Yeah. Oh, really?
Alright. Very, very nice third attempt. 3 white lights for Adam. It's a good lift. Definitely could have squatted more. Very, very strong. Very nice squat. Alright, so next we got Ahmed attempting 142.5. So this will be a 2.5 kilo PB on his squat. So mid-trans out of Adonis Granville. Bar is loaded, let's go. Third attempt, PB squat, let's go. Let's go, come on, nice grind. That's what we like to see. Wow. Unfortunately, front and side ref called it. That was a good grind. That's what I love to see. All right, so next up we've got Enoch attempting 160. Where's the support for Enoch? This will be a 15 kilo PB. Grind. Let's see what the refs say. 3 white lights, that's a good lift for Enoch. That's a 15 kilo PB right there. So especially a lot of people do end up missing the calls, which they might get the lift, but if they don't respect the calls, they instantly get red lighted for it. Alright, so next up we've got Jackson. Jackson is squatting 160. So this will be a 20 kilo PB. Nice push, wait. And that is a good lift for Jackson. That is a 20 kilo PB right there. Some of these people could add more weight. We need to see more grind, more grit. All right, so next up we've got Victor. So Victor is attempting 170. So this will be a 30 kilo PB. This is where people give it their all. All right, the back slaps for Victor. Let's go. 30 kilo PB. Oh, deep in that hole. Nice push up. Wait for the calls. And I think Victor has got that. 3 white lights for Victor. 30 kilo PB. How good's that? You'd have to be happy with that. Alright. So next up we've got Cameron. He'll be attempting 175 for his 3rd squat. So this will be a 5 kilo PB. That was very good depth. I wish I could be that deep in the hole. I don't think I'd be able to get out. That was definitely right to the floor. Feel the grass. Alright, so the bar's loaded for Cameron. Let's go. 3rd attempt. 175.
Let's go, Cam. Go there.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. Easy, wait for the balls. And that should be a good lift for Cameron. Very, very nice. You can't hear in the background, we do have quite the turnout today. All the seats are packed. We've got people on the floor, standing around. Everyone here supporting the people that they're watching. And now we have Leon, 175 kilos. 15 kilo PB. So each one of those red plates is 25 kilos for people who don't know. I mean, you can see the numbers on the side, but thought I'd let you know anyway. So that's a good lift for Leon. So quick I nearly missed it. So next we've got Lachlan. Lachlan will be attempting 185 kilos. Alright, the bar is loaded.
Let's go, Lachlan.
Alright, Lachlan. Get it. Everything you've got. 185 kilos, jeez. Some nice numbers already being put up.
We've got this.
Alright. Starting the squat. Nice. Oh, jeez. Very, very smooth. That should be a good lift. That's a good lift. Very, very nice squat. Alright, so next up we've got Sam. So Sam's attempting 202.5 after he failed it on the 2nd attempt. That's okay. 3rd attempt. This is why we have the 3rd attempts. I do think that could have been more. A lot of these third attempts are looking slightly too easy. I can't talk. Alright, so again we've got the 200, so we need the 5 spotters. Alright, the bar is loaded for Sam. Let's go. 202.5. Okay. Cheers, Sam, on from home. Locke could have done 190. It was definitely there, I think. I guess it depends really if people are wanting to like give it their all or maybe go a little bit more conservative for going 9 for 9. So let's see. Unfortunately, 3 red lights. Okay, so Sam was unfortunately called on depth there. I'd still count it. Who cares? Alright, so we got Alex up next, attempting 230. And then we'll move on to flight B. 230 for our last attempt of squats in our first flight. So next up in the next flight we'll have Cameron Pope, Dave Smith, and opening up. But for now we've got Alex here at 230. Alright, 35 seconds on the clock. Oh, he's just got to take his time. He's got plenty of time. It's coming. Round up. Unfortunately, hasn't got the 230. That's okay. Still very, very nice attempt. 220. I mean, you'd still have to be happy with a squat like that. So that concludes flight A for our squats. So now we'll move on to flight B. So first up we'll have Dave Smith. So Dave will be opening the second flight at 110. Alright, so Dave Smith. 110 on the bar. Whoa, very quick opener. Very, very nice. 3 white lights, good opener. Alright. Next we've got Cameron. So Cameron trains at Bass Health and Fitness. Coached by Bass Green. His current PB is 140 for a squat. So he'll be opening up here at 140. No, I read the wrong one. No, I didn't. Alright, 140. Opening with the PB. So Cameron's been training for 2 years. And actually broke his scapula in March this year. So very, very well done for competing today, getting back into it. He's really been wanting to improve his numbers after that, so hopefully today he can do that. Alright, so next we've got Nick. Nick will be opening at 140. So Nick trains out of Adonis Castle Hill under one of our coaches, Manning. And he's opening 5 kilos above his gym PB, which is 135. Very, very easy, very nice. And that'll be a good lift there for Nick. 5 kilo PB on his opener. Alright, so next we've got Liam. Liam will be opening at 170. So Liam actually trains out of Adonis Castle Hill, but coaches himself. You know, Liam wanted to have some fun. Thought he'd sign up for a comp. It did look like a warm-up. That's the good thing about it, the opener. You can sort of gauge where you are for the day, and especially the first squat because it is so nerve-wracking. You know, you don't know how things are going to feel. Especially, that was only a 5 kilo PB, so he's definitely got more in the tank. Alright, so let's go Leo. Very, very quick opener. Good lift for Liam. Alright, so next up we've got Matt. Matt trains out of my stomping ground, Adonis Paddington. He's coached by Ellie. He's opening at 175, 5 kilos under his personal best. You know, Liam's now been training for about, Matt's been training for about 2 years. Alright. Some very nice openers today. Everyone seems to be a little bit more, yeah. At least nice. Very, very quick opener. Jesus. Very nice squat. Good lift there for Matt. They are all very, very crazy lifts. I mean, to think about people training to put this sort of weight on their back, just a lot of consistency, sticking with it. I'd say the main thing about doing these sorts of things is just, you know, being able to continuously do it. And of course, the enjoyment that a lot of us get out of this is amazing. The community that we have, especially within like the Adonis gyms, is great. Our own little community. All right, so we've got Paul here attempting 175. Does anyone else know their own max attempts on their squat, bench and deadlift? Oh, very, very easy opener. Jeez. What a very quick squat. He's definitely got more in the tank. And I'm loving the berserk belt. Wish I had that big. We got a couple of supporters of Paul here as well in the gym, giving the high fives. Alright, so next we've got Sebastian. 177.5 for Sebastian. So Sebastian's personal best is 175 kilos. So already 2.5 kilo. Alright, nice opener. PB opener, 2.5 kilos. Alright, so next we've got Matt, opening at 182.5 kilos. Some really nice numbers for all these openers. So Matt trains out of the bench markers. All right. 182.5 kilo opening squat. A very, very easy opener. So, as we see there, is the when they talk about like all of the attempts and the commands, people really have to listen to them, otherwise they will just get red lighted. I mean, it also could have been for depth, I can't really see, but next we've got Jake. So Jake trains out of Adonis Castle Hill, coached by Barbell K. Right. Goes by the name Fudge, as I've got written on my sheet. Alright, so 190 opener. Oh, very, very nice opener. Yes, the barbell K. And that's a good lift there for Fudge. Alright, we've got Grady next. We've got 195. Getting into the festive season, as you'll see when he appears on the platform. Alright, the bar is loaded. This is an elf right here. 195 kilos on the bar. So he trains out of a Grizzly Lifting by Joshua McDonald. This is his coach. And that will be a good lift there for grading.
Ask Kevin why he's
at the airport.
Why is he there?
Why are you at the
Why
airport,
are you at the airport, Kevin?
You trying to escape this commentary job? Alright, next up we got Victor with 202.5. Trains out of Anytime Fitness. Coached by Coach Tom Bulk. This is his first comp. Big numbers for a first comp. Very impressive. Alright, so this will be the last attempt for the first attempts. 202.5 opener. Very, very easy opener. It's good lift there for Victor.
Back around to the top of the flight order. 120. A red, a blue, and 2.5. Rank up to goal. A red, a blue, and 2.5.
Alright, so we're back to the top, so we'll be having Dave do his second attempt squat at 120. This will be under 5 kilos, just off his PB. So hopefully you'll be able to get this, and then for the third attempt, either equal or get more. Just some technical difficulties. Just gonna make sure the right weight is on the bar. Would have been the easiest 120 of his life. But that's okay. Alright. Second attempt 120.
Let's go, Dave. Up.
Very easy second attempt right there. Do we have anyone else in the chat? Where are you guys from? Who are you guys supporting? Or are you guys just popping in? Come say hello. Alright, so we got Cameron at attempting 145. This is be a 5 kilo PB. Has anyone thought about doing a powerlifting competition? Bar is loaded for Cameron. Second attempt, 5 kilo PB. The loaders and commentators. Well, thank you. The loaders and the commentators are all volunteers, so we do appreciate all their time and help. So one red there from a side ref, maybe on depth, but still 2 white lights equals a good lift. So that is a 5 kilo PB right there for Cameron. Alright, so next up we got Nick. This will be he'll be attempting 150. Alright, second attempt, let's go. It'll be a 15 kilo PB. Nice lift there, should be 3 white lights. Very, very nice, nice PB there. Alright, so next up we've got Liam. Liam will be attempting 180. The bar is loaded for Liam. Let's go 180. 180 kilos. Setting up. Very easy off the rack. A very, very nice second attempt. Very clean. And that is 3 white lights for Liam. So next up, we'll have Paul. So Paul will be attempting 185 for the people out there who are watching him from home. Let's see some cheering in the chat for Paul. Let's go. Second attempt. Alright, bar is loaded. Let's go. Let's see some hype in the chat for Paul. 185 kilos. 10 kilos from his last attempt. Alright, easy pick off the rack. Very easy walkout. Very easy second attempt. He's just too strong. He's too good. Needs to put more weight on the bar, I think. What do we think his third attempt will be? What do you think you guys should... What should he be squatting? Alright. So next we've got Sebastian up with the same weight, 185 kilos. Alright, bar is loaded for Sebastian. So this is a 10 kilo PB. Way too fast for a second attempt. Definitely has more in there. I'm very, very interested to see what his third attempt will be. I think 200's there in the tank. We'll see for the third. nice grind. Very nice grind there. So that is a good lift for Sebastian right there. 10 kilo PB. Right, so next up we've got Matt. So Matt will be attempting 187 and a half. So this will be a 2.5 kilo PB. He did fail his first attempt, but I think he's got this one. He's got this one in the bag. The first one moved fine. I think it was just depth. He's got this one. Very, very quick. There we go. 2 white lights. That's a good lift. So that's a 2.5 kilo PB for Matt. And now we've got Matt doing 190. So this will be a 10 kilo PB. 10 kilo PB, second attempt. And very deep. Deep squat. Good lift, 3 white lights. 10 kilo PB. Alright, so next up we've got Grady doing 202 kilos. 202.5 actually. So this will be a 2.5 kilo PB. Again, the 5 spotters. Oh, looks confident. Oh, he's jumped the... He's unfortunately jumped the squat command, I think. So it's 2 red lights. He still got it. It still moved very, very easily. I think, you know, might as well just chuck up the weight. So next we've got Jake for Fudge. We've got 205 on the bar right there. This will be a 5 kilo PB for Fudge. 205, 3 reds and a yellow. Alright, 205, 5 kilo PB. Easy walkout. And an easy squat for a second attempt. Very, very nice. That should be a good lift there. All right, just 1 red light. 2 whites, that's a win. That's good. All right, Victor. So Victor's now up with attempting 212.5 kilos. Second attempt. Does anyone have a favorite lift? Squat, bench, deadlift? Anything else? Apart from the classic 3. Alright, so the bar is loaded for Victor. So Victor, 212. This will be a 2.5 kilo PB. Very, very nice squat. Sort of got stuck halfway there. That's okay. Still 3 white lights. PB squat right there. Final attempts for flight B. Alright, so third squat. This is where it gets exciting, guys.
That's right. Day up close with 130, 2 reps and 2.5. That weighs 12.
Alright, so we got Dave up first. 130 kilos. So this will be a 5 kilo PB. Let's get some cheers for everyone in, the chat. Everyone here is giving it their best shot, having some fun, doing it for their own goals. So this is actually Dave's second comp. First comp was just so much fun, he had to come back and do a second one. Alright, so the bar is loaded, let's go. Third attempt squat. 130 on the bar. 5 kilo PB. Oh, very nice, very, very fast. 3 white lights said that's 5 kilo PB for Dave. Very, very nice. Moved very, very fast. A little bit shaky on the walkout. But still, it moved fine when he squatted. So now we've got Cameron coming up at 152.5 kilos. This will be a 12.5 kilo PB from his 140. Right, bar is loaded. Let's go, Cameron. Third attempt squat. 152.5. Everyone here is giving it their best shot today. Like a lot of these comps are nerve-wracking. First time a lot of people are competing, so the atmosphere here, if you can't hear in the background with everyone yelling, it doesn't matter who you are, if you don't know the person, everybody's supporting each other. It's a good lift there for Cameron. So PB attempt, 2 whites right there. So next up we've got Nick doing 155. This will be a 20 kilo PB in squat, third attempt. His previous attempts have been super well. Very, very well. That was a really good lift. Everybody has been great already. I mean, this is the second flight, but very impressive lifts all around. All right, so let's go. 155 kilos on the bar. In the hole, nice grind, wait for the commands, and that's it. Nick has got a 155 kilo squat, there we go. Alright, next we've got Liam. So we've got Liam attempting 185 kilos. I mean, everything's moved so quickly. Alright, so the bar is loaded. Alright. We've got 185 kilos. I did my first powerlifting comp out here at Adonis Castle Hill. And it's always nerve-wracking, but God, is this stuff fun? I mean, if anybody is out there watching who has ever thought about doing a comp, just giving it a go, I would highly recommend signing up to one of these novice comps. It's just a nice way to... Oh, there we go. It's a nice way to just get into the sport, meet a couple people, have a fun day. You don't even have to be, world-class lifter or anything like that. Everyone here is just giving it a go. So that was a good lift there for Liam at 185 kilos. So next we've got Sebastian up attempting 192.5 kilos. Big PB. Oh, the dark side of strongman. The stones and logs.
Backpack thing, right?
But I get to rest in between my lifts when I do powerlifting for 20 minutes. Alright, 192.5 kilos on the bar here for Sebastian. Nice walkout. Looking a little bit heavy. That's okay. Third attempt. Nice push. Come on. Don't touch. Yep. Wait for the command. And there we go. What a PB. 3 white lights there for Sebastian. Very well deserved. Very nice drive. Alright, next we got Matthew attempting 195 kilos. 10 kilo PB right here. Repping the Dulux shirt. Alright, the bar is loaded. Right here for Matthew, 195 kilos. Very nice, easy walkout. I think the only thing here is maybe been the depth that has been called by the side judges. Oh, that was definitely deep enough. That moved better than everything. We will see what's called. So unfortunately not a good lift. Only because of the commands. I mean, that moved perfectly fine. And that's the thing about today is that it's just with all the excitement sometimes. And I mean, that moved amazing. That those commands can make and break your lift. So next up we got Paul. Come on, third attempt for Paul. 195 kilos. Come on. Cheer Paul on from home. 195 kilos. Very big lift. Very big lift. Very, very good squat there. Easy and steady walkout. Come on, Paul, let's go. 195 kilos. Oh, there was 200 there for sure. Very, very easy lift. Very nice third attempt. 195 kilos there for Paul. 3 white lights. Alright, so next up we got Matt attempting 200 kilos. This is a 20 kilo PB right here. See you, Kevin. Have a safe flight. Thank you for joining us. Alright, let's go, Matt. 200 kilos. How are you guys finding watching the stream? Is there anything that you sort of, any questions that you have about the sport? Very nicely. 3 white lights. 20 kilo PB. Very well done. Have you ever thought about doing powerlifting, strongman, bodybuilding, anything? Alright, so next up we got Grady with 210. 10 kilo PB. Alright, so the bar is loaded for Grady. 210 kilos. So the other one was just because of the commands. Racked it a bit. He squatted a bit too soon. Very nice grind. And that should be 3 white lights right there. Grady. With the 210. Alright, so next we've got a Fudge up. So Fudge is attempting 212 kilos. be a 12.5 kilo PB. Alright. Are you guys ready to see bench? Are you guys excited to see everyone's benches? Are you more excited to see deadlifts at the end? Alright. 212.5 kilos on the bar. Just fixing up the rack heights now. Making sure he can actually get under the bar. So before the comp starts, everybody has to get here before a certain time to do their weigh-ins. And they take all the rack heights and everything, and you want to get them correct so you are in the best position for your lifts. So we've got 212.5 kilos on the bar. Nice walkout. So we've only got one more attempt after this, and that'll conclude the second part. That was very, very easy. 3 white lights right there. What a very, very nice sport. Alright, so we've got Victor, the last person attempting their final squat for Flight B. They'll be attempting 217.5 kilos. And then we'll probably have a small little break, get everything set up for bench, and then come back to you guys. So please stay tuned. Come watch everybody bench. Alright, bar is loaded. So we've got 217.5 kilos on the bar. 7.5 kilo PB. Oh, what a squat. Jeez. Good lift, 3 white lights right there. Alright, so this concludes squats just for the first session. We're going to take a 10-minute break and we'll be back. We're going to go set up for the bench press, so please stay tuned. We've got some pretty big numbers coming up for the bench, so get excited to see that. Alright.
Two souls colliding. We shared the pieces of ourselves. It's perfect timing now. We fueled the flames, but we're still learning to trust, learning to trust. It's never enough, never enough. Burning me up, burning me up. Don't fight the fire. Too much, too fast to burn us out. We walk the wire, love. Don't make me read your mind, I know it. Learning to trust, learning to trust. It's never enough, never enough. Burning me up, burning me up. I won't fall when I'm picking you up. With my hand, I will be strong enough. Our love is stronger, and I'll be here. My lead, now we're taking the jump. My pride, cause I know you're the one. Our love is stronger. Baby, I know that it's stronger than yesterday. That it's stronger than yesterday. Two sparks igniting. We left some space for us to breathe. My head is quiet now. I can rest in peace, cause you are more than enough, more than enough. Feeling the rush, feeling the rush. Burning in love, burning in love. Two souls united. This roaring blaze is soaring. tired, love. I'll sing you gently to sleep, cause you're still more than enough, more than enough. Feeling the rush, burning in love, burning in love. I won't fall when I'm picking you up. Of my hand, I won't be strong enough. Our love is stronger, and I'll be here. My lead, now we're taking the jump. My pride, cause I know you're the one. Our love is stronger. Baby, I know that it's stronger than yesterday.
Standing in the cold, cold rain, I don't even feel the pain. Anything to step away, I know we could both do better. Wish you would've left me here, now I'm just controlled by fear. What's the point in our reflection, if you never look in the mirror? Counting the days until you're gone, waiting for us to carry on. Oh, I'm running, what am I running from? Time's going by, but where's the time going? I tried to give you everything, you took it all and took it for granted. If you're still falling out of love, maybe it's 'cause it's not enough. Maybe it's not enough. setting fire to my brain, wondering how I'm to blame. You're the one who doesn't dream, so why are you always sleeping? I remember when you said you're afraid of what's ahead. What happened to ride or die? I asked and you just start crying. How are you acting so surprised? Haven't you seen it in my eyes? Oh, I'm running, what am I running from? Time's going by, but where's the time going? I tried to give you everything, you took it all and took it for granted. If you're still falling out of love, maybe it's 'cause I'm not enough. Maybe it's not enough. Baby, I don't wanna lose you after all that we've been through. If you could change my mind, I would do it in a heartbeat. That's if you really love me. I would do it in a heartbeat. That's if you really love me. I would do it in a heartbeat. That's if you really love me.
Look at all you've gone through, all the crazy and the bittersweet too. All the while your heart's on fire, keeping on to your own desire. Look at all you've endured, heartaches that have crushed your worth. All the while your mind's at war, you keep coming back for more. Why do you keep coming back for more? 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 Why do you keep coming back, coming back? Why do you keep coming back for more? Why do you keep coming back for more? Look at all you've endured, heartaches that have crushed your worth. All the while your mind's at war, keep coming back for more. Why do you keep coming back for more? Why do you keep coming back for more?
All right, guys, we are back. Starting with Nicholas on the first attempt for our flight for bench.
Clean screen. Tommy, little, hang on a second. Chevron.
Just getting everything ready here. So who's excited to see some bench, guys? So first we've got Nick opening at 55 kilos. Bar is loaded for Nick. Let's go. Alright, so we're just fixing the rack height right here. So with bench there is 3 calls. So there is the start call, when the bar is being held above them. The press call off of the chest, so the bar has to come like to a stop on their chest. And then the rack command, when they do get up to the final sort of position, they're told when to rack it. Very easy. There we go. Very nice opener there. 55 kilos, 3 white lights. Very nice lift in it. So next we've got Ahmed, benching 85 kilos. First attempt. Do we have anyone in the chat watching the bench right now? Come say hello. So Ahmed's personal best is actually 90 kilos, so he's only 5 kilos under. Alright, bar is loaded for Ahmed. So, not too sure where Ahmed is. The timer might run out. So you get the full minute to do the lift. So if nobody approaches the platform, it'll just count as a no lift. It's a little bit unusual for a lifter to not really show up at the platform. Alright, we got 10 more seconds. 9, 8. So next up we'll have Enoch, benching 85 kilos. 85 kilos on the bar now for Enoch. Bar is loaded for Enoch. Let's go. 85 kilos on the bar. Who's everyone supporting here? Let me know in the chat who you guys are supporting. So we get the start, press, and rack. So they're the 3 commands that we have to follow on bench. So they do change. So we've obviously got like the squat and the rack on the squats. Then we've got the 3 just for the bench, and then for deadlift you've got the 1, which is just down. It's the easiest one, sometimes the hardest one, especially when you get like really excited about a lift. So the bar is loaded now for Adam. He will be attempting 90 kilos. Hey, thanks, man. Who are you watching? Please, I'd love to know. It's awesome to see. You know, we have people from all different like parts of New South Wales come and like do these comps, and like from different gyms, and like people who coach themselves. So very, very nice opener just there. So we've got the 90 kilos on the board for Adam. So next we'll have Jackson Bates. Jackson will be attempting 95 kilos. Jackson weighed 45 ferrets this morning. All right. So Jackson's diet actually consists of concrete and gravel. All right, let's go, Jackson. 95 kilos on the bar. So right there, so the lifters are allowed to have a lift off from their coach or one of the spotters. So right there we've got Heath Jackson. Heath also trains out of Adonis Paddington. That's very, very easy. Very nice. That should be 3 white lights right there. There we go. Very nice. 95 on the board for Jackson. Alright, so next up we've got Victor, also attempting 95 kilos. So Victor's PB is actually 100, so he's only 5 kilos off. So we're hoping to see a couple PBs. Bench is really difficult with weights. Small increments can sort of make like large differences. I know personally my bench is not that great. 95. Oh, very nice opener there. He might. I don't know. Maybe I stay away from him. Maybe I'm scared of his quads. Jokes, I'm larger than him. Alright, so next up we've got Cameron. So Cameron will be attempting 100 kilos for his first bench. Alright, barrel's loaded for Cameron.
After Cameron will be Lachlan, Leon, and Sam.
So I think something happened there. I don't know if maybe it got stuck on the bottom of the bench. Alright, that's a good lift there for Cameron. So 100 kilos on the board. So we've got Lachlan attempting 100 kilos next. Alright, the bar is loaded for Lachlan. Let's say 100 kilos. So yeah, with the lift off, so the coach has to get it out of the way as soon as possible, otherwise the lift won't actually start, which sort of like makes sense if the ref can't see. Right, so 25 seconds on the clock. So a lot of people oh, that was a very, very nice bench. A lot of people, you know, with powerlifting, and you see the arch. The arch is allowed in powerlifting. So the arch reduces the range of motion that the bar actually has to travel. The rules have sort of changed, but this isn't a sanctioned comp, so we're not really, you know, as strict as everything else. But if someone was to to lift in a sanctioned comp, their elbows would have to be now at a certain point to try and reduce that arch and the range of motion that people are lifting at. So
Please don't do the lights. Clear the screen.
just fixing up some of the lights and the attempts. But next we've got Leon at 100 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Leon.
Right, so the bar is loaded for Leon. Let's go. So coach here doing the handoff is Amir. He's one of the coaches out of Adonis Paddington. Very, very strong ball. Oh, man, all these openers. Flying. We're flying through everything. So next we've got Sam, 127.5 kilos on the bar. Some of these bench numbers look insane. Are you guys excited to see anything in particular? Bar is loaded for Sam. So Sam's PB is actually 130 on bench. So nice opener here. 127.5 kilos, only 2.5 kilos off. Alright, that should be a good... Waiting for the lights. That should be a good lift.
Right?
Alright, so next up we've got Alex attempting 130. So bar is loaded. So Alex is... No, I don't actually have Alex's current PB. We'll go with 130. Alright. Alright, that should be a good lift there for Alex. Alright, so now we're on second attempts already. So second attempt for Nick. We'll have Nick coming up first at 62.5 kilos. So lifters also have the option of actually unracking the weight themselves. So I guess it really depends on the person. Obviously having somebody hand out the bar to you requires less effort and it's already in position. But most people don't train like that, and you know, I guess it just depends on the person. Alright, so Nick's up, 62.5 kilos. So this will be equal PB for Nick, 62.5 kilos, so we'll hopefully he's able to get this, and then for the third we can see a couple kilo PB right there. Alright, too easy. Yeah, so bench is like sort of one of those things where like a little bit of weight can make the lift quite a bit harder, especially after doing 3 like squats. Like the comp consists of 3 attempts on squat, 3 attempts on bench, and 3 attempts on deadlift. So you can imagine that these guys would be pretty tired after today, especially it is quite warm outside. We do have the fans on in here. It's alright, but I'm not the one lifting. Alright, so next we have Enoch up at 95 kilos. So this is the second attempt, so Enoch's PB is 100 kilos, so only 5 kilos off. We'll see what he does for his third attempt. We'll see how this moves. Nice unrack. Ooh, very quick press command. Rack. I mean, that's going to be a good lift. Yeah, he's got the 3 white lights for the good lift. 95 kilos. Hopefully equal PB or more on the next one. So next one we've got Adam, which is 97.5 kilos for his second attempt. Alright, let's go. So we've got Victor and Jackson coming up next. Is anyone here supporting anyone in this first flight? We've got a supporter here for Jackson. Who else is here watching? Very nice lift. Alright, so next up we've got Victor for 100 kilos. Alright, so the bar is loaded for Victor, so second attempt 100 kilos. Next up we've got Jackson. The Wizard himself. All right, let's see what the refs say about that one. That's a good lift. 3 white lights. Well done, Victor. All right, so we got Jackson Bates up next, attempting 102.5 kilos. This is only 2.5 kilos off of his personal best. Buzz loaded Jackson. 102.5 kilos. Oh, the handshake on the platform. We love to see it. The respect between a coach and the lifter. Love to see it. Easy unrack. Oh, it's just a bit too easy, I think. So 2.5 kilos off of PB. So hopefully he can get an equal or more next. So next we actually have Leon, 105 kilos. So this will be an equal PB for Leon. Yeah, he's been doing quite well, especially like he's been helping quite a few people around Adonis Paddington with coaching. Alright, so we got... Oh, it is Leon on the platform, I swear. Leon's got 105. Alright. And so that is an equal PB there for Leon. Alright, so next up we have Cameron. Cameron doing 110.
Hang on. Wait.
Oh, just fixing something up. 2 seconds. Alright. So next we've got Cameron. 110 on the bar. Last lift off. Oh. Nice. Little grind there. Still moved quite well. Alright, so next we've got Lachlan. 110 as well. This is only 2.5 kilos off of his personal best. Alright, so we've got 110 on the bar for Lachlan. Oh, nice grind. Easy. Today's been pretty good with all the calls. And even like depth and everything. You know, not a lot of people have been red lighted, which is really good to see. So next up we have Alex with 135 kilos. Second attempt, 135 kilos. Alright, bar is loaded for Alex, let's go. 135 kilos, jeez. Bit of a grind. No. Nice attempt from Alex there. Unfortunately, a no lift, but downwards movement. Fail. It's okay. Still a third attempt. Alright, so we got Sam. Next attempt in the same number, 135 kilos. This will be our last lifter until we start seeing the third attempts, I think. So I think these plates are getting stuck on the nice push, very nice grind. Yes. I think the plates may be getting stuck on the pins in the rack. 3 white lights there though. 135 kilos, 3 white lights for Sam. So now we're on to the third attempt. Let's see some hype in the chat for all these guys who are lifting today. You know. Everyone's having a bit of fun. You know, and prepping for a comp, I mean, everybody's a bit different, but I know that it can get pretty tiring. But everyone here today is performing really, really well. Alright, so third attempt for Nick. Bar is loaded for 67.5 kilos.
Let's go, Nick!
This is a 5 kilo PB. Very, very good working. Nice grind. Let's see what they say. Waiting on the judges. 3 white lights. There we go. Alright, so next we've got Adam. Adam's doing 105. 5 kilos off of his PB. Yeah, I saw that Sam had just had a, was it? Alright, so Adam at 105 on the bar. Next we have Enoch coming up. Very nice lift. Oh, third attempt. 105, 3 white lights. Alright, we got Enoch up next with 105. So before these people, like the lifters, actually come out, it has to be announced that the bar's loaded. So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yeah, the announcer will announce bar is loaded after everything has been checked and you know, ticked off by the refs. Then they're good to come out. But everyone's very eager. Third attempts. Stuck on. I think it got stuck on the rack.
Come on, Enoch!
10 seconds left.
You got time, bro. Plenty of time.
Nice grind, come on, let's go. Come on, keep going. It's going up, it's going up. Very, very, very nice grind there, even after the mishap with the racks. So 3 white lights there for Enoch. It's just a 5 kilo PB right there, even with the issue on the rack. Alright, so next we've got Victor. Victor's up with 105. This will also be a 5 kilo PB for Victor. Next up, we've got Jackson.
Also, PB attempt for Victor.
Very, very nice. Should be 3 white lights. There we go. Rest instantly gave it to him. 5 kilo PB right there. Alright, next we've got Jackson. PB. Attempting 110 kilos. So even though Jackson is 5'4", he's the range of motion, his arms are quite short. So you know, he's a good bencher. He's stuck on the rack. Okay. Come on, push back. Come on. Unfortunate there. Unlucky. Alright, so next up we got Leon, also attempting 110. Guys, same weight. Getting everything set up for Leon to come out. Alright, bar is loaded for Leon. 110 on the bar. This will be a 5 kilo PB. Come on, nice guy. Come on. Keep pushing. Very nice guy. Very nice. So only 1 red light. Still means that lift is good. Alright, so we've got Cameron up next. Going for 120. This will be a 2.5 kilo PB for Cameron. Right, bar is loaded for Cameron. Last attempt. Nice push. Don't think it's going anywhere, unfortunately. That's the thing with bench. Bench is, you know, so hard. At least I find it hard. But now we've got Lachlan coming up, 120. Same weight. This will be a 7.5 kilo PB if Lachlan's able to get this. Right, bar is loaded for Lachlan. 120 on the bar. Is anyone here watching anyone in Flight B for the bench press? I know we've got Paul in Flight B. Alright. Unfortunately, no lift there. That's okay. We've got Alex up next. Alex will be attempting 135 again. He did fail it on the second one. That's okay. 3rd attempt. He's going to give it his best shot. And then we've got Sam after Alex attempting 140. So are you still on the flight, Kevin? That was a very quick couple of hours. Or are you just going to Melbourne? Alright, bar is loaded for Alex. Third attempt, 135. Let's see if he can get this one. Come on. Let's see what the refs give it. Only one red light. That's a good lift for Alex there, 135. So next we've got Sam, last lifter of Flight A for bench, attempting 140. Ah, free Wi-Fi on the plane. Living the best life. Bar is loaded for Sam. 140 on the bar. This will be a 10 kilo PB. Wow. I think this is Sam's first time competing as well. Oh, come on. Unfortunately not. This is a very, very nice attempt. Alright, so we'll be moving on to Flight B now. So we'll be opening up with Dave. He'll be attempting 85 kilos first. Just give us 2 seconds to get everything reset up. Bar is loaded for Dave. 85 kilos, starting off the first flight. The second flight, my bad. Unfortunately, a no lift there. I mean, I moved fine. Just gonna have to maybe reattempt or even just put up weight. That's fine. So next we got Nick, and 92.5 kilos, first attempt. Now, this is actually only 2.5 kilos under his personal best. Coach here we got Manning out of Adonis Paddington and Castle Hill and Penrith. Oh, everywhere sort of. Oh, move. Amazing. Very nice opener. Alright, so next up we got Cameron. He'll be attempting 105. What are your guys' best benches? Do you bench? Alright, Cameron, buzz loaded. 105. This is actually already above Cameron's personal best, which is 97.5 kilos. Doing 105 for his opener. A very, very nice opener. And a PB. Who else do we have here watching today? Where are you guys watching from? All right, next up we got Sebastian. He is going to attempt 107.5. How are you guys finding the stream so far? Nice opener there, 107.
This is what I'm asking. This is what I'm asking.
Alright, so next we've got Jake up with 110. Fudge. This is actually 1 kilo off of his PB, which is 111 kilos. Unusual to see the 1 kilo number there, but I'm sure that'll be replaced by a number today. Alright, super easy opener. 3 white lights. So next up we got Matt. That'll be attempting 111.5 kilos. That's PB on bench is 125 kilos.
Sorry, who's his fault?
Jake Ferrugia. That's the one thing.
Alright, Burrow's loaded for Matt. 117.5 kilos. Right there we've got the wonderful Ellie. Oh, very, very easy opener. Very impressive. Alright, so next up we've also got Matt attempting 120. 5 kilos off his PB. So just jumping the rack command. Unfortunately, it results in 3 red lights. Let's get him move 5. He'll get there. He'll learn. This is all about, learning, getting the experience of how an actual comp would run. This is a novice comp, so instead of it being sanctioned and having all the IPF rules we do, follow them. But we also sort of get to be a bit more lenient, make sure that everybody has a bit of fun. Alright, we got Grady up with 130.
Hi, Grady.
5 kilos off his PB. A little bit of a grind there. We'll see if they're going to give him for the rack command. He still got it, the 2 white lights. He sort of held it there after he realized what he'd done, but that's okay. So next we've got Liam up, attempting 140. After this we've got Paul. Right, barrels loaded for Liam, 140. I respect the hat on the bench. Oh, what an easy bench. Moved amazing. 3 white lights right there. Good lift. Right, so next up we've got Paul attempting 150. 150 kilos. Are you guys still watching Paul? Cheering him on. Bars loaded, 150 on the bar. So you can see a lot of people who are benching at the moment have chalk on their back. No, it's just to make sure that they don't slip. The benches usually are quite grippy anyway, and I mean, all the chalk is left over from everybody else. But it just allows them to stay in that position. You do have... Oh, it got stuck on the rack. We'll see what happens. I mean, it'll still be easy. Yeah. Having the chalk just ensures that your back's not going to slip, keeps you in position. Even though the weight does keep you in position, if I could hold 150 kilos above my head, it would definitely force my back onto the bench. So next up we've got Victor. Victor's attempting 165 for his opener. Loaded for Victor, 165. What do we think Paul's going to attempt next? That 150 moved pretty well. What do you think he should bench next? Oh, a very, very fast 165. So Victor's PB is actually 170, so it's only 5 kilos off, so I feel like the way that moved, it should move slightly quicker. But now we're on to the second attempts here. So we'll have Dave opening back up, second attempt at 95 kilos. I think he just missed the rack commands on the last lift, so hopefully he'll remember this time. Remember, so the calls are start, press, rack. I don't know if you can hear the ref call them, but so when the bar is settled, so see how he sort of jumped the call just there. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so unfortunately 3 reds again. He just, the start command. Still moved well. Just that's how important those calls are. So next we have Nick up. Nick will be attempting 100 kilos. So this will be a 5 kilo PB right here. And that should be a good lift right there. There should be a 5 kilo PB, 3 white lights for Nick. Alright, so we got Cameron up next, attempting 110. This will be a PB for Cameron. Even more of a PB actually. Would any of you guys ever come out and watch one of these powerlifting comps? It was a good lift for Cameron right there. 110. Alright, so next we've got Sebastian up with 110. 5 kilos off his PB. Bar is loaded. Very nice. Great attempt. 3 white lights, that's a good lift for Sebastian. So next we'll be on Fudge. 115 kilos. This will be a 4 kilo PB. His last one moved very, very well. Just like to say another thank you to all the spotters and loaders and volunteers today. Without them, we can't really run all the comps. So, big thanks to them. All right, so we got Fudge up now, 115 kilos. Oh, what an easy second attempt. 4 kilo PB right there. 3 white lights. Alright, so next we got Matt. Matt Howard up with 122.5 kilos. This will be a 7 kilo PB. Bar is loaded. Second attempt. 122.5.
It was a Zen show. We could see the chalk and get a bit more powerful.
Alright, attempt up for Matt. 122.5. It's caught on the pins again.
Let's go, Matt. Hand him out again, Al.
So when we're doing bench, so the side refs really look for the 3 points of contact. So within the bench, so your feet have to be flat on the floor usually within the IPF. Although I think in a novice comp we do allow for the feet to be sort of like angled or like the toes just pushing in. They're also looking for contact on the bench, so your butt has to be touching the bench and it can't come off. And then usually it's also shoulders and head. So they're the things that have to sort of stay. So feet, butt, shoulders. Sometimes rules are also that their head have to be, can't come off of the bench as well. But but I feel like that would be more so in a sanctioned comp. So we got Matt here with a 127.5. So the other things that are judged are sort of like the bouncing of the bar off of the chest. So the bar has to come to a complete stop on the chest, whether it be just above, but it has to come to a complete stop. If the judges think that the bar is still moving, they won't call the rack command, meaning that you can't press it up. Alright, we've got Grady now, 132.5. So they're the things that we look for. So you can see Grady's feet here. So you've got feet on the floor, butt on the bench, and shoulders in contact, so the 3 points of contact, and then the head also. Let's see how it just touches the chest. Yeah, exactly. Like now also with bench, rules have just changed within the IPF to, or APU, is it? IPF? I think the IPF to say that the range of motion means that your elbows have to come to like a particular depth, which is like parallel to the shoulders. And that's to help try and reduce the range of motion, to help lengthen the range of motion for the people who are just moving the bar a couple centimeters. So next we got Liam, up with a 142.5. Bench is probably one of the more technical lifts, I guess you could say. There's quite a bit to look for. APU follow the IPF. I'm pretty sure it's an IPF rule, the new depth rule with the elbows, as I like to call it. I just can't imagine being called on depth for bench. Easy second attempt there, 142.5. With squat and deadlift, they are pretty easy to sort of see if a person's gonna get the lift or fail it. With bench, I mean it's pretty clear to see when something's gonna come down into your chest, but because of the feet, butt, and everything. Oh look, we've got Paul, 155. Let's get some hype going for Paul in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, benching is probably one of the more technical things. Heels can come up in capo. The head can come off, and you know the rule things. It's not really. Oh, what an easy lift. 155. Moved very, very nicely. 3 white lights. Alright, we've got Victor with 170 now. This is an equal PB for Victor. Whereas, you look at a deadlift, and the only call is down. And there's only a couple of things you really have to look out for in a deadlift. Alright, the bar is loaded for Victor, 170 on the bar, and then we'll get into the third attempts for the bench. Moved very well. I wonder what Paul will go for his third attempt. $170 on the bar, equal PB. Oh! Look at that. How good's that? Equal PB. Moved great. Alright, so now we're moving on to the third attempt for Flight B. So we're going to start off with Dave. He'll be attempting 95 kilos. Dave will be able to get this one. Put a number on the board. Alright, let's go Dave. Let's get some cheers for Dave. It's awesome that you guys are watching from home, supporting the people who are lifting today. Alright, bar is loaded. Third attempts. Let's go, Dave. Third attempt. Very nice. So that looked a lot better. Let's see what the refs say. 3 white lights. There we go. So he's got the 95 on the board. Alright, so next we've got Nick at 105. Attempting 105 for his third attempt. This will be a 10 kilo PB. Alright, 105. Let's get some support going. Oh, nice grind. Let's go. Oh, unfortunately. It's okay. The bar sort of just got a little bit away from me. Alright, so we got Sebastian up next, attempting 112.5 kilos. And then after all these, we've got our deadlifts. My favorite part of the day. Alright, 112 next for Sebastian. So they get a full minute so they can take their time, help them prep. Oh, come on, let's go, let's go. Unfortunately a no lift there for Sebastian, but a really good try. Nice grind. So we got Cameron up next with 115.
Red and blue, rack height 10. After Cameron, we've got Bud, Matt, and Matthew. It's alright,
Alright, let's go. Cameron bar is loaded, 115 kilos. Next up we've got a Fudge with 120. Come on, let's go. 115. This would be a very nice PB. Cameron's old PB was a 97.5, which he's already broken today, but 115 is a great number to try and get. Come on. Yeah. Unfortunately, a no lift there. Alright, so we got Fudge up next. 120. Alright, let's go Fudge. Fudge really wanted to just give this comp a shot, you know. It's a big goal to like sort of achieve by coming in and doing a comp. Pretty nerve-wracking. Takes a bit of prep, but definitely a lot of fun. The amount of noise that the crowd makes, especially during third attempts, is always great. Always gets you hyped up. 120 here. Oh, come on. Slowly going up. Very, very nice, baby. Well done, Fudge. 9 kilo PB. Alright, so we've got Matt up next with 125 kilos. Now I can see the attempts and who's going to lift what. What do you guys think Paul will lift? You guys who are watching out there. Bar is loaded from Matt. Yeah, what do we think Paul might attempt? I can see it right here. We'll see how close you guys get. Alright, Matt up next. 125. So this will be an equal. Oh no, actually, this one will be a 10 kilo PB. Nice unrack. Very, very nice. Over 9,000. I respect that. I think he could. He's got the berserk belt on. He can do anything. Alright, so we got Matt up next. 127.5 kilos. Alright, bar is loaded for Matt. Alright, 127.5 on the bar.
You've got this.
Let's hope he's just got to take his time. Remember the calls. I think that's big. It's coming up. Unfortunate there, but yeah, I think he may have had it, but that's okay. Alright, so we've got Grady in the next with attempting 132.5 again. Alright, 132.5. I think Paul's second attempt was 155. I mean, he should have gone 160. Alright, so we got Liam up next, attempting 145. We've got everyone in the back warming up for the third deadlift. We've only got 2 more people after Liam. Alright, Liam's up 145 kilos.
After Liam will be Paul and then Victor, and that concludes our Jackson's like
Alright. 145. Everything's moved pretty well for Liam today, so I feel like he's got this. Oh, look at that. Come on. Keep pushing back. Very nice. Let's see what the rest give that. Unfortunately, 2 reds. Alright, so we got Paul up next. Paul's attempting 162.5 kilos. Alright, bar's loaded for Paul. Cheers in the crowd for Paul. Got a couple supporters here. Easy lift off. See what the rest of that. Unfortunately, that's a no lift, but it did go up. It did go up. So we got Victor up next with 175 kilos, so a 5 kilo PB. That third attempt is always the hardest on bench. The weight increments are always just like so much more. The jumps can't be like super high, or at least I find. Alright, bars loaded for Victor, 175. So after this, we'll be moving on to the deadlifts. Oh. I mean, it's just hear all the clapping in the crowd. So that was our final bench for flight B. 3 lifts, 3 whites right there. So we're going to take a 10-minute break, let the lifters sort of rest, do their warm-ups, and then we will come back after 10 minutes and we'll start the deadlifts. Catch you guys there.
Running back to my old life, but it leaves it burning. Speaking tongues in my head, yeah, that's the way you want it. She called me baby, you're not wasting time. But how could I let her go? Don't you know I might adore you? I'm gonna make the time move slower. We could do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah. Sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever. We can do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, tick tock, we alone now, and my thoughts are frozen, yeah. Seeing pictures in slow-mo, in a weightless motion. She called me crazy and I'm wasting time. Easy, don't leave me now. Yeah, for the sky and all it's diamond. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah. Sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah. Sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever. We can do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Yeah, do whatever, yeah. Do Up all night by myself, trying to think of ways to you. Your voice stuck in my brain, we never got to see it through. And I know I feel more pain if we're speaking truth. Cause when the daylight comes, I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. 'Cause when the daylight comes, I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know. Looking back at our time, hoping that we did it right. And give me any reason to call you up late at night. And we know it's for the best, I won't put up a fight. 'Cause when the daylight comes, I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. 'Cause when the daylight comes, I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever but you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your back, I disappear. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. No man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man. Tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man. eyes on the target. No, no. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all their cages. No, I won't sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
We are going to kick off.
Alrighty. We're back. We will be starting the deadlifts now. Flight A. So first up we'll have Lachlan. Right, barrow's loaded for Lachlan. First one, 75 kilos. Let's go. How was your 10-minute break, guys? Oh, easy. The thumbs up. All right, we got Adam up next with 100 kilos. So with the deadlift, there's only one call that the lifters have to follow, and that is down. So you'll see them hold it at the top. 100 kilos here for Adam. So the lifter will hold the bar at the top until the front ref gives them the down command, just like that. So they can walk up to the bar and pick it up within the minute, as long as it's within the minute, and then that's it. The only other thing is, the other things are, you can't hitch it, which is like pulling it up your thighs, like using your thighs to sort of help as like a leverage, and like lean back and pull it up. That's called hitching. And the other one is like not locking out your knees or like shoulders, will also get you red lighted. And slamming the bar. Slamming the bar after you complete the lift. Judges can sometimes get you on that as well. Or dropping it. Alright, so we got 110 for Nick here. Nice easy opener there. We got Ahmed up next with 140. Never mind, Ahmed's not here. My bad.
Just wait a second.
We've actually got Jackson up next with 145 on the bar. He did one thing and then left. He did squat.
Ahmed's gone home. I didn't say wait. Next up is Jackson. 145.
We realised that that lifter is not here. So we're just going to set up for the next one, which is Jackson. 145 kilos as an opener. Jackson's PB is 155. And the bar is loaded. Alright. 3 white lights. Good lift. Next up we got Cameron with 170. Is everyone enjoying watching the comp? Alright, so we've got the bar loaded for Cameron. 170 kilos on the bar. Three white lights there for Cameron. Good lift. So we've got Enoch up next, 175 kilos.
I'm starting to understand why people don't tell their athletes what attempt they get. They should do it. Yeah.
That's what I did for my first.
That's good. Whoever to tell you.
It's just like, I don't want to. Alright, bar is loaded, Enoch. 175 kilos on the bar. A nice lift there. 3 white lights. Alright, so we got Leon up next, 190 kilos. The numbers quickly climbing. That bar is loaded. 190 kilos. Three white lights right there. I gotta say, like, the deadlift is probably my favorite movement. There are 2 different ways of pulling a deadlift. We've got sumo and the conventional or controversial, better and more superior way to lift the bar off the ground. Alright, we got Victor up next. 200 kilos. Ooh. Very nice. Easy openers. 3 white lights right there. got Sam up next. 202.5 kilos.
What do you think? Oh, hang on, come back. Sam.
The bar is loaded for Sam, 202.5.
Alright, another good opener right there. So next up we've got Alex. Alex is opening at 210. Bars loaded for Alex. 210 on the bar. Very nice lift. 3 white lights. Alright, so we're going to start back at the top of the flight. So we'll be having Adam do his second deadlift at 110. How many people do we have watching at the moment? Come say hello, guys. Alright, so we've got Adam attempting 110. That's easy second attempt.
Next up, Nicholas, 120. A red, a blue, 2.5. Red, a blue, 2.5.
Alright, we've got Nick. 120 on the bar. Very nice lift. That was a good lift. Ignore that red. Accidentally hit that one. So we've got Jackson up next, going for 155. This will be an equal PB for Jackson. Second attempt, barrels loaded for Jackson, 155, equal PB. Oh. If only there was a little bit of weight on the bar. Good lift for Jackson, 3 white lights. Alright, so next up we've got Enoch. Actually, no, sorry, we've got Cameron. Cameron with 185 as the second attempt. And a big thank you again to the spotters and loaders. It's not easy moving this sort of weight around all day. Alright, let's go Cameron. 185. Nice and easy. So next we've got Enoch at 190. Easy. 3 white lights again. Alright, so next we've got Leon. Leon's attempting 205. This will be 5 kilos under his personal best of 210. Does anyone have any questions about powerlifting that they want answered? Happy to try and answer anything. But now we've got Leon, 205. So unfortunately there was the hitch practically off of the leg, which results in a red light. Still went up alright, but it's okay. We'll see if he goes up in weight for his next attempt. Alright, so we got Sam. We got Sam attempting 210. This'll be a 10 kilo PB. Alright, 210 on the bar for Sam. Bar's loaded. Nice lift. Should be 3 white lights from all the refs. There we go. 210. Alright, so we've got Victor next up. Equal PB, 210.
Let's go, Victor. Come on.
Here in the background, all the crowd. He's got the crew. Alright. Alright, 210. This will be equal PB. Let's see how this moves. He's ready. Oh, look at that. Equal PB done. 3 white lights. Very, very happy about that one. Alright, so we've got Alex up next, attempting 220. What do you think the largest weight will be that somebody pulls today? $220 on the bar. Ooh, unfortunately, it hasn't come off the floor. Somebody must have super glued it through red lights, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll go back to the top and we'll do third attempts. So we'll be starting with Adam. Adam will be attempting 125 kilos.
Yeah, you'll be second. So you're going to be like 12.
So everyone in the second flight is warming up as we speak. So you'll see that with the third attempts, the spotters and loaders will clean the bar just to make sure that everybody has a fair chance with the chalk that builds up. It's just in case. Sometimes the chalk, because it builds up, there is no sort of knurling that they can hold on to on the bar, I guess. Cleaning it off just gives them a better chance. Let's hope that Adam can get this 125. This will be a 5 kilo PB. I'm sure it'll come up.
Let's do it. Yes.
Oh, look at that. Super fast. I think 200 was there. All right, so we got Nick up next, 127 and a half. This will be a 2.5 kilo PB. Way too late, right? Definitely much stronger than that. Definitely had a lot more there. Maybe it was just the hype of the third lift. Always unexpected. Alright, barrel's loaded for Nick. 2.5 kilo PB. Let's go, stick with it. Very, very nice. A nice way to finish up the comp for Nick. 3 white lights, 2.5 kilo PB on his deadlift. Alright, so we got Jackson up next. He's attempting 165 kilos. This will be a 10 kilo PB. Let's get something going in the chat. Let's hype everybody up. Come on, let's go. I'm just going to clean off the bar quickly. So people at the moment are also using smelling salts or ammonia right before their lifts to get them hyped up. Makes me cry. Alright, 165. Alright, 10 kilos. Oh, it was just a bit too easy, wasn't it? Jesus. Oh, and the pose. Good lift for Jackson. The magic white powder. The other magic white powder. Alright, so we got Cameron up next, attempting 200. This will be a 2.5 kilo PB. 200's a big number to hit. It's a goal for a lot of lifters. I know my goal was 200, definitely for a while. But once you sort of achieve something like that, you just want more. The hunger never stops. Alright. The 200 club for any lift is amazing. I feel like bench, it's quite a bit more impressive than a squat and deadlift, but you know, 200 anything is great. I know my goals were definitely to hit 200 kilos, so hopefully Cameron can hit his 200 right now. So let's go, Cameron, let's make some noise. Alright. 200. Back slaps and everything. Ammonia. Nice big ball. You can hear everything. And he's got it. Let's see what the refs say. 3 white lights. There we go. 200 club for Cameron. Well done, Cameron. All right, so we got Leon up next. 207.5 kilos. This is just under his PB. Hopefully he can get this last lift. He did fail his second attempt, but that's okay. That was easy. Just quickly clean the bar for Leon. Barrel's loaded for Leon. Last attempt. 207.5. Much better lift there. Should be white lights. There we go. 3 white lights. Alright, we got Enoch up next, 210. This is a 20 kilo PB. Everything's moved really, really well. Decent jump up from 190, which was his old PB. Barrow's loaded for Enoch. Let's go 210. 20 kilo PB. Stick with it. Oh. Very, very nice lift. Should be 3 white lights. There we go. 20 kilo PB for Enoch. Alright, we got Alex up next. Alex is attempting 220. This is a long day for a lot of these guys. I mean, doing 9 lifts and max attempt lifts is quite draining. But we're on the 3rd deadlift for the first flight, so these guys are about to finish up. We've got 220 on the bar for Alex. Stick with it, Alex. Come on. Unfortunately, super glued to the ground, but that's alright. It was a good attempt. Alright, so we got Sam coming up next. Sam's doing 220. This will be a 20 kilo PB. So you can see that some of the lifters have like white on their legs. This isn't chalk. Chalk would make it a lot harder for the bar to come up. It's actually like baby powder, talcum powder. This just helps the bar slide up the legs a bit better, so there's no friction. If you were to lift with baby powder on your hands, it would probably be quite hard to hold on to the bar. So you usually have to get someone else to apply it for you. Unfortunately not. Alright, Alright, so next we've got Victor attempting 220. This will be 10 kilo PB. I think I've been told that there was a comp one time where somebody put talcum powder into the chalk bowl that everybody was using right before their lifts. Nobody could hold onto the bar. Alright, just quickly clean the bar. You can hear all the cheering in the background. Last one of flight A. Alright. Final attempt. 220 on the bar for Victor. 10 kilo PB. Okay, we'll try again. It's alright.
Let's go.
It's moving so. Unfortunate. 3 red lights. Alright. So now we will move on to flight B. Moving through this pretty quickly. We do have a session 2 after this if you guys would like to stick around and watch that. Even if you just have it on in the background, support the people who are lifting today. Alright. So we will be starting with Dave. Dave will be attempting 150. Alright, the bar is loaded. First attempt of the flight B. Dave's with 150 kilo. 17 kilos off his PB. Super easy. Very nice opener. Alright, so next we've got Nick. Nick will be attempting 160. We've got some big numbers in this flight. A couple of people opening up at 220. Bar is loaded for Nick. 160 on the bar. Nice openers. It's starting to get quite warm in here. Alright, we got Matt up next. He's attempting 177 and a half. Let's go, Matt. Bar's loaded. So are any of you guys sticking around for Flight B? Well, end of the second session. 3 white lights there for Matt. We got Fudge up next. 180 up next for Fudge. Oh, wait, no, sorry, Cameron. Cameron first. Cameron, then Fudge. Alright, 180 on the bar. It's already a 5 kilo PB on his opener. Moved very nicely. It's a good first attempt. 3 white lights right there. And next we got Fudge. So we got 180 for Fudge. Alright, let's go Fudge, bars loaded. Alright. 3 white lights there. Alright, so we got Matthew up next. 195 kilos. How you going, Chris?
Hi, Bob. How you feeling, buddy?
Good. You're good. I mean, this is a good it's a little bit warm in here. Bar's loaded for Matthew. 195 on the bar.
What do you mean, you don't like sweating? Is that what you're saying?
I love sweating. Sweating cools me down. Oh, there we go. Can't miss a call on that one. Alright, we got Sebastian with 200. This would be an equal PB for Sebastian. On his opener as well. Alright. 200 kilo on the bar. The 200 club. Starting to work our way up from here. Alright. Nice opener. Quickly moving through all this, everyone's doing super well. So we got Liam now, opening up at 210.
We're entering Bob DJ.
Huh?
Bob the DJ.
Can he play? Oh, can I play ACDC?
No.
Alright, we got Liam now, 210 on the bar. Letting some air in. Oh, super easy. Moves so quickly. What a first attempt. Alright. What do you guys think about the deadlifts? Alright, so we got Grady next. 220. 5 kilos off of his PB. I'm sure this will move quickly. Alright. Yes, okay, let's go. I mean, next one better have some weight on the bar. Alright, so we got Paul up next. He's also doing 220. Where are the Paul supporters? Alright, bar is loaded for Paul. We'll probably make this look easy. Oh, look at it go up. Very, very nice deadlift. Alright, so we got Victor up next. Victor's attempting 220. Lightweight. Ain't nothing but a peanut.
Last first attempt, Victor taking 220, also
Bars loaded for Victor. Some people take their time on the deadlifts. Others just grip and rip it. Doesn't really matter. Just get the bar up. 3 white lights there. We'll return to the start of the flight. We'll start with Dave. Dave will be doing 162.5 for his second attempt.
Dave will be starting with 162.5. 2 reds, a yellow, 2.5, 125. 2 reds, a yellow, 2.5, 1.25.
You want to put it up?
Well, I don't think it's just hard to hear, but I feel like that's a great, deadlift song. Just start slow, you might want to get to the heart of it.
Alright. Second attempt for Dave. Easy. Easy second attempt. Nice deadlift.
Next up, 172.5. 2 reds, blue, 2.5, 1.25. 2 reds,
Alright, so Nick is up next, attempting 172.5. 12.5 kilo PB. Nick's been doing really well today. All his lifts have looked really nice. Second attempt, 172.5. Very, very nice. Everything's moving very well today. Alright, so we got Cameron up next, attempting 187.5. Old PB was 175. Already broke that with his opener. Only way is up. Alright, barrel's loaded for Cameron, let's go. Nice and easy. Man, I wanna see some grit. I wanna see some struggle. Can't wait for these third attempts. Alright, so we got Matt up next. 192.5. Alright, Matt up. Oh, come on. These are way too easy. All these are just warm-ups for the third attempt. So next up we got Fudge, attempting 195. Fudge up. 195. 5 kilos off his PB. See what the refs have to say. And that is a good lift. 3 white lights right there. Alright, so we got Matthew up next. 205. 5 kilos off his PB.
Where's Jackson? Bernie was supposed to be here like forever ago.
Bar is loaded. 205.
Come on, Jewel up, let's see it.
Unfortunately wearing the Dulux shirt right there. Competitor to the company I work at. But I wish him well. Alright, so we got Sebastian up next. 207.5. So this will be a 7.5 kilo PB for Sebastian. $207.5, second attempt. 7.5 kilos, PB. Slow off the floor, that's okay, he's sticking with it. Very nice. See what the rest give him. 3 white lights, nice lift. Alright, next up we got Liam. Liam attempting 220. Bar is loaded for Liam, we'll go 220. Hope Liam's having some fun today. All his lifts have been very, very nice. He did sign up to this comp to have fun, and that should be a good lift. See what the refs say. 3 white lights. A little bit tough on the lockout on the top, just with those shoulders getting them back. But next we got Paul. Paul is attempting 230. Numbers just slowly climbing up. Barrow's loaded for Paul. 230 kilos. Got the crowd cheering for him in the background. Let's go, struggler. Yes, lock it out. Easy, let's go. Let's see what he's going to do for his third attempt. That should be 3 white lights right there. Alright, so next we've got Grady. Grady's going for 237.5. Grady and Victor up next, and then we'll be on to our third attempts. Alright, let's go, Grady. Power. Aggression. It's coming up. Easy. Very easy. Should be 3 white lights right there. And he's got the okay. It's just double checking. Alright, we've got Victor coming up. 240. 10 kilos off of his PB of 250. We'll see what he does for his third attempt after this. Bar is loaded for Victor, 240 on the bar. Man, it's just another warm-up. Alright, so now we're on to the third and final deadlifts for session 1. These are the last lifts of the session, and then we'll move on to our second comp. Yeah, let's get some hype going in the chat. I mean, these guys have worked up to this point. This is the last lift of the day. They're tired, exhausted, hot. Hopefully they give it their all. Can't come all this way and fail the last deadlift. So these third attempts are, hopefully we see a couple grinder. People grinding it out. Might be hard for people. Usually the jumps on these are quite difficult, so let's go. We've got Dave up with 180. This is a 12.5 kilo pit. Let's go. Easy. Let's see what the refs say. What? Just waiting on one of the refs. There we go. 3 white lights. Alright, so we got Nick up next. Nick's doing 182.5 kilos. So another PB. Nick's PB at the start of these deadlifts was 160. Now look at him. 182.5. The home advantage. Let's see how he goes. Oh, look at it move. It's so easy. Alright, so we've got Cameron up next. Cameron's attempting 192.5. Alright, Cameron's up next. 192.5 kilos. So we clean the bar in between each one. Everyone gets a fair attempt. Everything's the same. We got Cameron coming up now. Bar is loaded. Big PB for Cameron here. Stick with it. Nice, look at it. Come on. Yes, hold it. Done. That's what we want to see on the third deadlift. 3 white lights right there. Well done, Cameron. Good lift. So next we got Fudge up next. We got 205. This is a 5 kilo PB for Fudge. Big lifts to finish off the session. After this we will have a small break just in between the 2 sessions. We'll just do a small like awards ceremony in between, and then we'll come back to you. So please try and stick around for our second session. So next we got Fudge, 205, 5 kilo PB. All right, the back slaps, the aggression. All right, another PB attempt. Let's go. Stick with it. Yes. Oh, it's just moving so easy. He'll be happy with that. That's 3 white lights right there. Very nice. Well deserved. Very well deserved. All right. So we got Matt Howard up next. 205. Quickly clean the bar. Guys, what do we think Paul's attempting for his third deadlift? His last one was pretty easy. But for now, we've got Matt up next with 205. This will be a 2.5 kilo PB. Final attempt. We said that everybody has their own way of setting up their deadlift. Oh, nice lift. Very nice PB. Yeah, everybody has their own way of setting up their deadlift, and really it is more so for just them being comfortable. I guess there isn't one certain way that somebody should set up. All right, so we got Sebastian up next. 212.5. 12.5 kilo PB. Barrel's loaded for Sebastian. Let's go. 12.5 kilo PB. Alright, let's stick with it, Sebastian. Oh, yes. Unfortunate there. It came off the ground. So next we got Matthew. We got 215 for Matthew. 5 kilo PB. Finish off the day. Is anyone sticking around for the second session? Alright, bar is loaded for Matthew. 215. 5 kilo. PB if he gets this. I think it just got a little bit too far out in front of him. It did move up really, really quickly. He would have had that if he just kept it a little bit closer to him, I think. But that's okay. All right, so we got Liam up next with 225. So we got Liam, Paul, Grady, and Victor left in this session. Got Paul next, Grady, and then Victor. All right, so the bar is loaded for Liam. 225. Let's finish off the day strong. A little bit of the spin of the arms, get into position. The knockout, come on. We'll see if the refs give that. We'll see. Unfortunately, 2 red lights there. All right, so next we've got Paul. Paul will be attempting 237.5. Let's make some noise for Paul in the chat. All right, let's go, Paul. 237.5 kilos. Crowd's cheering for him. Let's go. Stick with it. He's got that. He's got that. Let's see what the refs say. 3 white lights right there. 237.5 to finish up the day for Paul. And next up we've got Grady for 250 kilos. The big 250. The next milestone that people usually try and hit. Alrighty, so now we've got 250 for Grady. Some big numbers on the bar right here. See how this moves. Oh, it's so quick. And we'll see what the refs say, maybe about his knees, but 3 white lights, there we go. He's got to be very, very happy with that. 250. Alright, what a way to finish the day for Grady. Alright, so we've got the final deadlift of session 1 right here. So we've got Victor up next with 255 kilos. Last attempt. No, go for it.
Hello everyone, thank you for watching me. My name is Bolo and I love you all. Woo!
No, that's all good. It'll make them happy.
And also, I love you, Mum and Dad.
There's a message from Paul. Hope you guys heard that one. Alright, so now we've got Victor coming up. So Victor's the final deadlift of session 1. 255, and then we'll have a small break and come back for session 2. Alright, last lift, come on. 255 kilos. Let's see how this moves. Oh, look at it. 5 kilo PB for Victor. Like it was nothing. 3 white lights. Very well done. And what a way to finish the first session. Alright guys, so that concludes session 1. So what we will do for now is take a quick break. We will clean up, we'll get everything ready for our second session. For now we'll let people get pictures with this bar, an award ceremony. And then we'll move on to the second session squat, so hopefully you guys can join us for that one. Thank you.